so glad you're here. We just finished decorating the front porch for Halloween. You want to come see it? I am absolutely thrilled with how this porch came together. I put this adorable stone jack-o'-lantern on the corner of the porch. We've had him for many, many years. I kept the welcome mat that I had in the fall Decorate With Me video. I just kept that here. Maybe next year I'll get a Halloween one. And then I found this to hang on my door through Amazon instead of a wreath. I decided to do witches this year on my porch. Sticking a couple bats next to it just adds to the Halloween decor. This trick or treat, it's October witches. These I found on Amazon as well. I'll have all this Amazon stuff linked below. The witch hats I also found on Amazon. You get 6 of them in a pack, and we hung those on the ceiling, stuck up some bats on the walls just to kind of give it that extra special eerie feeling, and that is our front porch. Now that we got that done, let's decorate the inside of this house. Plus tonight I'm gonna make a delicious soup. You are not gonna wanna miss it. All right, we need to go get bins, so we are headed down to the basement. Ooh. This is our basement. We got some new lighting so we can actually see down here so much better. But as of right now, this is where we have all of our seasonal shelving, all our Christmas bins, Halloween. I even have home decor bins are here. I have 4th of July here. So that's where this is. And then you come this way. I have my curio cabinet sitting here because I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do with that yet. I might leave it down here because eventually we would like to turn this space into another living area. So this is where the bathroom, another bathroom will be eventually, but right now we're going through all this stuff. And then this is the biggest part of the basement. So we could turn this area into a closet, a storage closet here. And this we have set up as a living room for right now. We have some bookshelves down here. That little cutout is for the fireplace upstairs. We're thinking we might put a closet in there for like games and stuff. Okay, we come through here. We got all this furniture down here. And then our other dining room table is here. And we were thinking this area is going to be office and an extra bedroom. And then we also have a big space here that we could put more storage in, like canned goods and things like that. We have our office desk down here. So that is our basement. But for right now, we need to grab the Halloween bins and we need to get those upstairs so we can start going through them, because I seriously do not remember what was in them, and then I can start decorating. All right, the boys brought up all the bins out of the basement, and these are the areas that I want to decorate. So of course I want to decorate right as soon as we walk in the front door, this little entry area. And of course this table that is in my living room. Gotta decorate the mantle. I am really excited about decorating this space this year. And then if I have any decorations left over, I hope I can come up with something for my table. I am going through all of my Halloween bins. I'm setting them all over the table, and I'm sure I'm gonna have to set some on the bar area, but I have to show you. I have been searching and searching and searching for these plates, and as soon as I saw them, I am so excited. Oh my goodness. These were from Pier 1, and these are irreplaceable that I know of because Pier 1 doesn't even exist anymore. And then I forgot about this plate and this plate. Oh my goodness. I'm still looking for a couple more that were from Pier 1, but oh, I am so thrilled. I also found Cooper's costumes, so I didn't realize I'd put him right in with Halloween stuff. How smart am I? But he is one of 2 things on Halloween, and it's Super Cooper, so we dress him up as Superman and we call him our little Super Cooper. And the other one is a lion mane, and I tell him he's full of courage because he's my big brave boy. I already added this feather wreath to this mirror because I know I want that there. So I was like, I'll stick it up real quick. All right, next up we are going to work on the front hallway. So we set the Halloween tree up. For the life of me, I cannot find the decorations to this Halloween tree. I can only find a couple things. So it doesn't matter because there's orange lights. I'm hoping they still work. In my mind, I see this hallway glowing orange because I want to also add this cauldron, and that has like an orange flame. But I need to give the cauldron some height. I want it to go there. I have this crate. I was using this outside and I don't need it right now. I'm gonna set the cauldron on top of that and I think that's gonna work. That works perfectly right there. So, all right, that's done. Now we need to work on this table. I have these witch boots and I'm gonna place them here. I have these stems. Place them inside the boots. And I'm gonna fluff them up better. I think those look perfect inside of those boots. So I need something that goes here. I have this little stack of porcelain books. It says Spooky Spells, Curses, and Potions. I found the books and the witch boots through Michael's a few years ago. I feel like I need something else on this table, maybe something to fill in this area. I have this Hocus Pocus sign. I think that did the trick. Here's where we're at so far. So we have our cauldron in the corner here, and the witch's boots with the sprigs, the Hocus Pocus sign, and the books. Now we need to figure out what we want on the bottom of this table. I have this black fabric. It's supposed to kind of look like spider webby kind of a thing from the dollar store years ago. So I'm gonna try working with that on the bottom shelf. And this is what I came up with for the bottom of the table. I love it. It looks like a witch left her hat and her broom, and then the plate is sitting there. I really like how this comes together. And then it carries the witch theme from the front porch right into the entryway. So starting top to bottom, we have that black feathered wreath on the mirror. And then the boots and the sign, the books, the cauldron in the corner. And then the witch hat, broom, plate. It's quite bewitching, isn't it? And I'm gonna tuck a candle in right here, because I love, as soon as you walk in the door, you just smell something very pleasant and fallish. It's pumpkin pie, so you can't go wrong with that scent. We're at the mantle. First things first is I need to cover up those plugs. So I'm gonna find something big enough to cover up those plugs. I have this ghost. I can put a candle inside of him. I've had him for years. And ooh, I have this pumpkin. It says boo. I'm gonna move him out a little more. That covers it up. Let me keep building on that. I have this window. It says Happy Halloween, and I put a bow on it. I've just kept it on there. I like the color combination of this bow. I always look to add height, a little bit of height to this mantle area. I forgot I had this. I got this when we were in Austin. I think it was at a Target, I think is where I got it. So I want to add this to the mantle. That's too low. I don't like that. Let me see if I can find something to prop it up. Oh man, this is old. I think this was from the Target to Dollar Spot years ago. It's a black plastic cake stand. Oh, that fits perfectly. Okay, I need to find something that goes in that, but not yet. I wanna, let's see, keep building on this and then I'll find something that goes in that in a second. I was looking for height, so I have these trees. I believe I got these at the Dollar Spot too, out in Austin, I think, if not Amarillo. I'm gonna put them on the ends of the mantle. Okay, stepping back to see how we're doing so far. I like it. I like how it's coming together. What do you think? Okay, let's do some fillers in between each of these. I wanna fill that in. This is a new purchase this year. I found these on Walmart.com. I didn't see them in the store, but there's a white ghost, a brown ghost, and a black ghost. Let's use these. I don't know if I want to group them all together. I think I want to separate them. I moved the white ghost out a little bit and put the black ghost back a little. I don't know, but I need something here. So I need to find something for that area. I have this Happy Halloween pumpkin. It has a sparkly stem on it. It's really pretty. I wasn't sure because I have Happy Halloween here and Happy Halloween here with a blue pumpkin. I don't want too much writing on the mantle, but I think it works. Okay, I need to find something that goes into this little cage. I found this little pumpkin, but he may be too small. I think he's too little. I need to find something bigger. I found a crow. Let's see if I can get him in here. I'm gonna tuck his tail in there. Maybe, we'll see. Oh no, he's tippy. Yeah, that looks way better in there. Okay, I like it. Okay, so I really like the black and white theme with pops of orange going through, even this little rusty colored brown ghost. So I'm thinking this may help tie everything together if I hang it right here. I'm gonna try this and see if I can get this to stay on the mantle. I end up putting a command hook over here. I tucked it in that way. And on the other side too, just like that. And I like how this turned out. I did a pattern because, you know, I'm that kind of a person where I have to do a pattern. So it's like 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. But I like how it come together. Okay, now that I'm stepping back, I feel that it just needs a little something. So I am going to put some bats up here on the wall. Oh my goodness, I love this mantle. And those bats added just the perfect touch that it needed for height and dimension. To the basket, I added the white spidery type muslin material from the dollar store that I'd gotten years ago. And then on top of that is just a striped orange and black kitchen towel. I had this little bat set I've had since the boys were little from Home Interiors, and you can put tea lights in the back of them and they'll glow. So I'm gonna put these on this table. Not sure about the placement yet. I have this wooden black bat that I purchased from the Target dollar spot a few years ago. Do you see the theme I'm going for on this table? So this is what I have so far. I moved the porcelain bats to the middle. The wooden bat is in the back. And then I have a couple of these little guys, but I need to fill in this space with something and something here. I have this trick or treat, give me something good to eat. I've had this for years. My sister Cassie gave this to me one year. I think it will be perfect right there. I have a couple more of these pumpkins. Kind of off center them a little bit here. That's cute. All right, I am very pleased with this table. Let me step back a little bit and show you. We have the pop of orange there on the bottom. Ties in with that little orange pumpkin. I have some spiderweb paper doilies and I put one underneath of these bats. Just add into the element. For my antique window, this is how I decorated it. I need to find a new ghost garland because they've given up the ghost. You are never gonna believe this. I was clearing off the table, getting ready to set up a centerpiece. I opened this box and seriously, there are the birds and the things to that Halloween tree. Oh, that made my heart so happy. Oh my goodness, I couldn't believe it. I opened it up and I was like, oh, yes. This is Timothy when he was little. How cute. Oh my goodness. As far as the table, I'm going to keep it really super simple. I liked when I had used the cutting board on here before. I switched that one out for a darker one. And then this bucket just screams Halloween witchy kind of a thing to me. I thrifted this years ago. Place that on there. Then I have a witch hat. Found it online and painted it. This I found at Target dollar spot last year. And that is all I'm going to do for the table. It looks cute. I'll show you. I'll come back a little bit. It's simple and sweet. I figured I would bring you in the kitchen with me for a second because I am making a really super good, it's called Garden Harvest Soup. I have made this on my channel before, it's been years though, and I figured I would share this with you because you can use any kind of vegetable. It is so delicious. You get 1 1/4 cup for only 95 calories. You basically use anything you want out of your garden or any kind of vegetable from the store. So I am gonna use celery, green pepper, yellow squash, zucchini, sweet potato, fresh green beans, and spinach. Oh, and I'm gonna do some onion too. I also added carrot to this. Aren't the colors just gorgeous though? You could add eggplant in this, that would be really good. So I have a little bit of olive oil in with these vegetables. I'm kind of getting them to soften up just a smidge. I'm using Paula Deen's house seasoning for the seasoning for this soup. I like to add, Mrs. Dash is excellent in this soup, but I don't have any and I'm so bummed. This will do though. I added some low sodium chicken broth, the whole box. You can also use vegetable broth. I'm gonna let this come up to a simmer and then let it simmer for about 15 minutes. Now I'm adding a little bit of that spinach to the soup pot. I'm gonna stir that in and let that wilt. To top off the soup, you put a little bit of Parmesan over the top of it, let it melt, and there is dinner. The recipe to the soup and the nutrition is linked below. And the Halloween tree is fully decorated. We have like a little spider web material going around the bottom of it. And then this all should glow at night. It should glow orange. I hope this has given you some ideas to decorate your home for Halloween. It really is a lot of fun. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you soon. Hold it right there. You have 2 more videos to watch if you want to. Thank you.